are tuning in on the replay, welcome to the Business Wealth Show. Today is Wednesday, which means it is Wealth Wednesday. So thank you for joining me and thank you for tuning in. If you are tuning in today, give me a hashtag Wealth Wednesday in the comments. Let me know that you are here. I would love to say hello to you. So please do give me a hashtag Wealth Wednesday in the comments if you are watching, whether that is live or on the replay. And good morning, everyone who is coming on, who is watching. I do appreciate you tuning in. I can't see who you are. It just says good morning in it. Or hey Annette, good morning. But I can't see your name coming through on StreamYard, unfortunately. But good morning to you nonetheless. So thank you for the Wealth Wednesday, I love it. So this episode of the Business Wealth Show, what I'm covering today is what is the cost? That is my topic for today's installment or episode, whatever you want to call it. So for those of you who are new to me, if you're just stumbling across me, my name is Annette Ferguson. I'm CEO of Annette & Co, UK-based accounting firm. I'm a chartered accountant, certified profit first professional and financial strategist, and I help business owners take home lots more money from their business for them and their families to enjoy. So what is the cost? This is a question that I want you to think of from different angles, because there isn't just one cost to things, okay? So cost can relate to price and value. Cost can also relate to the opportunity cost of something. Cost can also be cost in terms of, stress or joy. And cost can also be a cost in terms of energy, output and input. So there are four areas really where cost comes into decision making. And understanding your views on these different costs and how each cost impacts the decision that you make is really important. So we've got the traditional, what is the price of something? What is the value I'm getting for that price? That's the kind of traditional view of what does something cost. That's the one that we all, instinctively understand. And the value will be different to different people. Whether something is affordable or not affordable will be different to different people. Whether something is expensive or cheap will be different to different people. That's all okay. And you'll have some people where you quote your price to and they will think, holy moly, that's a bargain. And you will have other people who think, whoa, that is way too much. No, I am not paying that. And it will be the same service and it will be the same thing you're offering. And that's completely okay that you have those two polar opinions coming back to you on what your cost is when it comes to the physical price and the value of something. That is only the very surface level when it comes to cost, however, because the second one is opportunity cost. And the opportunity cost of something basically means that if we choose miss out, for want of a better word, on the opportunity to do something else. Now, that might be, if we spend money here, it means we don't physically have the money to spend over here. But it might also be if we spend time over here, we therefore are over there and we're unable to spend the time over here. Okay, so opportunity cost can raise its head in different ways. For example, I was speaking to a client yesterday, and she did say, you could do a case study on this, you can share this. So I was speaking to a client yesterday, and she has a physical product business, and she's launching a kind of consulting arm to it, which incidentally, she is amazing at, and is going to be incredible. But she did this big launch, and she hired an ads agency. She spent a lot of money on that agency and the ads. Her team, her VA team, spent 2 months focusing on getting everything ready for the launch, getting organized for the launch, preparing the assets for the launch, etc., etc. And the launch didn't go to plan. Yes, they got leads in, but they didn't get any buyers, and the launch, for what, to all intents and purposes, flopped. And she said to me that the biggest thing, yes, she was annoyed about the cash and the money aspect of it. That was annoying. That was frustrating. However, the biggest thing for her was the opportunity cost, was the fact that her team had spent these 2 months getting everything organized and not focusing on the product business. They had been preparing for this launch for the consulting side, and they had had to, as a construct of their day, take their eye off the ball a little bit in terms of the product business. And the product business over that time period could have done better than it did. Now it was fine. There was nothing wrong with its performance, but it could have been better. There was the opportunity there for it to have done better. And instead, they were focusing on this launch. And that is an opportunity cost that has happened, because there was the opportunity to spend time, energy, and money in the product business, but instead they decided to do it in the consulting side, the consulting arm, and there was a cost to that, not just financially. Okay? So there is this opportunity cost that we need to be aware of as well when we are thinking about costs and what the costs of things are. The next thing that we need to think about are, do things cost us in terms of stress or joy? What do they bring us? If we are doing things that bring us stress, if we have clients that when the phone rings, we think, oh, no, it's them, that's a cost. That's a really big cost you are paying for the money that you receive from that client, and you are selling yourself out. The other day I spoke about living in your values and bringing your values to the forefront, understanding what you stand for. If you have a phone ringing and you're thinking, oh, I don't want to speak to them, it's clear that you're not living in those values, and it's clear that you have sold out for the finances that client brings, for the money that client brings, and you are in a negative place when it comes to that part of your business or your life. So if there's any area where that is happening to you and things are bringing you stress and dread rather than joy, it's time to examine the cost you are paying. What cost are you paying there? Because the stress is not something that is good for your health. It's not something that's good for your mental health, your physical health, or your life overall. So there is a cost to that. Even if they are paying you, there is a big cost if things are causing you stress and strain. Okay? So that's the fourth area that I want to speak about. And then the fifth area is linked actually to the third, but it is around your energy and your focus and what you enjoy doing and what lights you up, and where you want to be directed and what you have a taste for and what you think is fun and all those things. Because if we are doing things that stimulate us, that we enjoy doing, then we are going to come to everything with more of a positive mindset. We are going to come to everything as the best version of ourselves, and that has to have a positive cost impact to it overall. Whereas if we come to things with a negative mindset, with a negative view, feeling down, feeling low energy, then that has a cost. Your business is going to feel that. They're going to feel the impact. Your team are going to feel the impact. Your clients are going to feel the impact, and your business will be impacted by it. And so making sure that we are doing the things, making sure that we are not playing small in any areas of our lives, that we are doing the things that light us up, that stimulate our energy, that give us energy, that feed us, because that then comes to fruition in our business as well. That does not become a negative cost in our business if we do that. So I hope that this is making sense to everyone. I can see we've got some kind of thumbs up and hearts and things in terms of the reactions to the video, so I do appreciate that. It's always good to see those so that I know that people are understanding, that people are tuning in and listening to what we have to say as well this morning on the Business Wealth Show. I am looking into doing a few kind of epic lives, as it were, as well. So, you know, an hour, hour and a half long on bigger topics and bigger things too. So watch this space for that, because that's something I'm working through at the moment, and I'm kind of trying to work out how that's going to look and feel, and what the topic will be, and what I want to dig deep into with you guys as well. So that I'm planning to come along the pipeline too. And yesterday it was announced that our kids are going back to school next week. So what that means is that actually all next week the lives are still going to be at 7:30 a.m. But after that, they are going to move. They will probably move to 9:30 UK time. I think, I'm just trying to work that out at the moment, but I think that's where they will move to. That is subject to confirmation, but all next week we will still be at 7:30 a.m. for the Business Wealth Show, the week of the 22nd of February. That is if you are tuning in on the replay. Remember, of course, that I'm also live in Clubhouse at 12 o'clock today. That is going to be happening most weekdays. This week is today and tomorrow. I'm not going to be on Friday because I already have a deliverable for our Business Wealth Academy members on Friday at that time. But I am going to be live today and tomorrow in Clubhouse at midday UK time as well. So I hope that you can also join me for that, and making sure that you mark in your diary 7:30 a.m. tomorrow for tomorrow's session as well. So I hope that this topic of what is the cost is giving you some things to think about and assess when you are looking at the cost of things in your life, and in fact, your life overall. So thanks for tuning in and joining me today on the Business Wealth Show. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will speak to you all again really soon. Take care, everyone.